Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
And we are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So what are we popping open today?
We're popping open a bottle of Northern Escape. And I have to say, I love this one. When they came out with this, I'll take all the wood oils. So when they came out with a new wood oil blend, I was really excited. And this one totally holds up to my anticipation for it.
Yeah, I like this one too. I don't know that I love this one, but I do like this one. It is super woodsy. It reminds me of Christmas trees. But
go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say it's not 100% Christmas trees. It is a blend of trees. So I guess I feel like Christmas trees are in there.
It's got 2 fir oils in it, so that part makes sense. This one reminds me of a hug from my husband, and that may or may not sound strange or funny, but he loves this one too. In fact, he just ran out the other day and told me to order more, so this bottle happened to be sitting on my desk in front of me when we started recording. This one feels like aftershave / cologne natural. You know, it's not some of those other really strong scents, but it feels comforting. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Do you feel
That's
the
really
hug?
awesome?
I feel it.
I mean, now that you say it, I feel more grounded than a hug, but I could see, especially if Donald wore this as, a cologne or something, which maybe I need to go sprinkle it on him. We just did the episode on neroli and talked about how I need to be wearing that for him, vice versa. Maybe he needs to be wearing this for me.
He does like putting stuff all over his face. So maybe you could have it on the back of your hands and rub it on the back of his neck as he's hugging you.
Rub it on his bald head.
So the oils that are in this: black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir, lavender, cedarwood, cypress, hinoki, frankincense, nootka, kananga. How do you say that one? Kananga? I don't know how to say that.
Sounds good to me.
And clove. So there's quite a few oils in this. A couple of wood oils that we know stand independently. And then I think these all blend really, really nicely together. The way they describe this aromatic description is fir, spicy, resinous. And I think that resinous is what feels like that grounding hug scent to me.
Yeah, interesting. Well, and this one is called the Woodland Blend. So I definitely get that too, just walking through woods. My parents for a while lived in the Black Forest region of Germany, and it definitely smells like the wooded area there. And that's like super dense forest area. So
I bet that looks visually beautiful and smells beautiful walking through too. We primarily use this one in the diffuser. Like I said, he has worn it as just a personal cologne too, but diffuser is the way to go. By itself is fantastic, but adding it with citrus oils is always nice. Combining it with a peppermint definitely gives you more of that holiday feeling, like you were saying before. How do you tend to use this one the most?
I honestly don't use this one that often. And as I'm smelling it, I'm thinking, why am I not using this? I'm definitely going to, after this recording, I'm going to put it in our diffusers. Citrus is the first thing I jump to as well. Like, I love citrus and wood. I'm feeling like either wild orange or grapefruit would be really good with this.
Yeah, grapefruit's always good with wood oils.
I'm pretty sure this is one that's good for skin as well. But there's so many oils that are good for skin, so I haven't used it for that either.
Same. Well, and some of the chemical constituents in this make it good for cleaning too. So it says that if you're wanting to have a different scent to surface cleaning, you can use that. This is if you didn't want to do the cologne one, but you wanted to add it to unscented body wash or lotion, you could kind of get those same results.
Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh, it would be nice to like put this on dryer balls and then do your sheets and then like sleep in that warm hug. That would be awesome.
That said, this is actually one that comes in the kit that has all of the oils that are trying to replace candles and the different personal care products that people have. The Aroma Essentials collection.
Oh, awesome. I didn't realize this was in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Like there are so many manly candles now on the market as well. So this is the perfect replacement for that.
Yes.
Nice. Well, from an emotional standpoint, this is the essential oil of stable transitions, which I thought was really interesting. Like considering that it includes 7 different tree oils. So any of those are going to be super grounding and help you stay stable. In the description in the Essential Emotions book, it just talks about how it keeps you from feeling overwhelmed. It helps you continue to move forward. You're not going to be in denial or procrastination. So this would be a good one to reach for when you have to go through hard transitions. I was thinking at the time of this recording today, 3 years ago this week is when like the world basically shut down and because of COVID. And so imagine if we had this oil to help us through that crazy transition and how much better people would have felt to feel stable, because it doesn't matter what you were going through. Everybody felt unstable, I feel like, during COVID.
I've been actually thinking a lot about that because ours was the spring parties for my kids' school. And we were supposed to have them outdoors. No, they were supposed to be indoors, and then they moved outdoors thinking that might be safer. And then they finally, like halfway through the party, it was like, no, we're just done. Like everybody just kind of needs to be done. And so today is the spring parties. And so I was kind of thinking about that. We used a lot of Balance at the time, and Balance is definitely one of my favorite wood oil blends. But as soon as this came out, this is a really close second. And sometimes I prefer this one over Balance. And I don't know if you can hear or not. I think this is so funny when we start smelling oils. We've only been on this podcast for 5 minutes, maybe. I definitely feel just a little toned down than what I did when we started before we popped that bottle open and started smelling it in a good way. I think sometimes I can get a little fast and chatty with my words. This definitely just feels like I'm a little bit more slower and relaxed now.
Yeah. Well, just sitting here for 5 minutes sniffing it, this is quickly becoming an oil that I will be diffusing more often for sure, because it's lovely. I bet it would even be good for sleep as well. So
yes. Yeah. If that sounds like that would smell really just relaxing and calming. So then putting lavender with it. I don't know if I've tried that for nighttime, but lavender with Northern Escape would be really nice together too.
Yes. What would we call that blend, Heather?
Ooh, I don't know. You'd have to give me some time. That was on the spot, Meg. I don't know.
How about like Dreaming in the Wonderland?
Ooh, I like it.
Or not Wonderland, Wood Wonderland. Since
Northern
it's woodland blend.
Northern Escape Dreams.
Ooh, yes, that's the name. You heard it here first, people. Awesome. Well, anything else with this oil?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to go get a hug from my husband now, since that's what it reminded me of.
I love that. Okay, well, I'm going to go rub it on Donald too then. Okay, well, we hope that y'all found this informative and that you are as excited about Northern Escape as we are now. So we'll have a brand new episode next Friday. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen every week.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.